Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is truly a lockdown looks because I am locked down because I got COVID the day before everything went back to normal. So, loving life. This was requested to me to do a bridal look. I know it is a bit dramatic, but some people like that. I like that. This is how I would go for my wedding. So I could do a series on it if that's what the people want. Let me know. Let me know if you want other bridal looks. I didn't even attempt to do my hair because I'm infamous for just being really bad at hair. And obviously I didn't have a wedding dress to put on. So, but my psychic says I'll be married by 30, so we'll get there. We will get there one day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the look. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you next time. Okay, so I did my primer, my corrector, my foundation. I used the Hydrate foundation because usually bridal stuff is usually quite sort of dewy and glowy and natural, so I used that one instead. And I used the Urban Decay dewy primer as well, rather than my pore defining primer, just to really make sure that everything's nice and dewy. I find that word really hard to say. I've put on my contour, I've put on my highlight. I just wanted to show you quickly because I've done more highlight here than I usually do because I'm really tired, and I feel like you want to make sure that on your wedding day, if that ever happens for me, you just want to make sure that you look alive, you look awake. So this is how it is right now. I'm going to blend it all out quickly and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so everything's blended. What I did was as well, once I blended all my concealer out with my beauty blender, I just dragged it down under where I contoured just to make it look a bit neater. I don't usually do that, but obviously this is a bit more of a like proper look compared to me messing about in my other videos. So what we're also going to do, I usually don't do this as well, but because this is proper, I've contoured and now we're going to bronze as well. So where are my brushes? I'm never prepared for these videos. So what you're going to do, this is, so obviously I used my NYX contour. This is this is NYX bronzer, and you're just gonna just lightly tap your brush in there, lightly. Just feel like I look very pale at the minute. And obviously if that's what you're going for, that's what you're going for. I don't know if that's made much of a difference. Then we're going to go in with our highlighter. I usually use Luna, this shade here, this very pale white shade, but I'm not going to go for that today. I think I'm probably going to go for Lyra down here, because it's still going to highlight, but it's going to give me some colour. I just use my fingers. I know people probably cringe at that, but it's a powdered highlight and my fingers are clean. Just follow your cheekbone, basically. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I feel a little bit delirious at the minute. I'm stuck at home. because the day before things all went back to normal, I tested positive for COVID, because that's just my luck. So at the momento, I'm just trying to get through every day. I'm going to use the white highlighter on my lip, just to get it to really pop. And then a mixture of the white and the peachy one on the nose. And we are done for highlight. Put that away. Put that away. Blush. Again, I usually mix the bottom two, but I actually think I'm just going to take this paler one. This one just here. They don't have names, unfortunately. It's like a peachy kind of job. And we're just going to go, just follow where everything else is on the cheek, and then bring it up here a bit. I don't look quite so much like a ghost, which is great. So that's the face done, really. I think so. I'm going to do my eyebrows quickly off camera, because you guys have seen me do my eyebrows 1,000 times. You don't really need to see me do them again. And then we will do the eyeshadow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off, I'm going to use just a really soft brush, and I'm going to start with just this sort of bronzy brown shade just down here. I think I might actually, I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to go just on the outside. We're going to do a nice little halo eye, I think. I think that will look really nice. Okay, so that was Ashes. As you can see, I've left a gap in the middle, because what we're going to do, if you ever want to be like doing cut creases, doing halo eyes, blah blah blah, you can obviously do it the complicated way if you want, where you cut it back out with concealer. I don't like putting concealer on my eyelids, because I just think it's not a product that's supposed to go on your eyelids, you know. So these little things from e.l.f. are amazing. They're just, it's called a liquid glitter shadow. That's just what they're called. They were literally like £4 each, I think. They come in loads of different colours. So we're going to use that today. This shade, I don't have my glasses on. One second. Flirty Birdie? I don't know, it's kind of like a bronzy. It's like a bronzy shade. So what you're going to do is nice and simple, just take it out, and you're just going to brush where you left the gap. Ideally you want it to be as central to your eye as possible, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a darker brown and just shade in the edge here, just to create a bit of definition, like so. What I'm going to do is go back with this shade again And rather than blending now, because we've blended it all out, I'm just gonna like drop it in the middle, just to make that middle really nice and shiny, because that is the whole point of a halo eye. Okay, I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy. I'm just going to go, just needs to be finished off a little bit, so we're going to take another dark brown and we're just going to go all around. We're not going to use too much of it, just enough to help blend out the look. So you see the slight difference there, this one has been blended out a bit, that one hasn't. Just finishes it off a little bit, in my opinion. Obviously you don't have to if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. Okay. Now, as I say, if you are the type of person that wants to put a concealer on, you can before you put on the thingy. What you could also do is just put another layer of eye primer over the top. I have a nude e.l.f. eye primer, which would be quite good because obviously it's got that nudeness to it, so that would create more of a base. I probably should have done that today, but here we are. We're through it anyway. So what I'm going to do now, because I want this to be quite dramatic, even though I want it to be quite dramatic, even though obviously I've been going on and on and on about, you know, weddings are natural, weddings are natural. I know for my wedding, my makeup's going to be ridiculous. So I still want to put a bit of my Charlotte twist on it, you know. Otherwise, well, you know, it's not me. I'll just be copying everyone else. So, anyway. I'm going to use my pencil eyeliner. I haven't used this bad boy in so long. And I am going to do the lower waterline. Okay, so I finished my eyeliner off. I put on a lip gloss. It is this just cute little, it's Revolution, of course, in the shade Cupid. It's just a nice pinky, but it's not too, like when you apply it, it's more of a dark pink than a bright pink, which I personally prefer. And I find that when I like to tap like the excess off, and then when you tap it off, it goes a little bit more matte. And then it's a similar shade to Velvet Teddy by MAC, which is, you know, it's obviously a cult classic, isn't it? So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my lashes. I'm going to use these ones again that I used last time, Awa by Pinky Coat Lashes, because they're nice and dramatic, and obviously this has turned into a very dramatic look. So I'm going to put them on. I'll probably take my hair down. I don't have the energy to style it. I haven't got a wedding dress on to complete the look, I'm afraid. So you're just going to have to pretend. Yeah, anyway, I'll put the lashes on, I'll come back. I might put some jewellery on, we'll see. Okay, this is the final look. It ended up being clearly much more dramatic than I anticipated it starting out to be, but this is how I would go to my wedding. I would go very dramatic. So, you know, each their own. Obviously, if you want it, the thing is, if you want it more natural, just don't do the black eyeliner underneath, and then it would look still quite natural. But yeah, this is personally how I would do it. I would have also gone for like a bold, like deep red lipstick as well, but my red lipsticks run out, so I had to go for a nude. But this is it. Didn't bother to do anything with my hair. It's too bloody hot to straighten my hair for all 12 of you. I'm sorry. Not even 12 of you anymore, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, I hope you like it. This is it. This is the most wedding-y piece of clothing I own. So anyway, yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're enjoying the sun. Hopefully you can go outside, unlike me. And I will see you again next time. Bye.